So, what is actually SQL injection? SQL injection is a type of an injection attack that makes it possible to execute malicious SQL statement. So, statement will control a database server behind a web application. We will use three types of tools, which is the first one is SQLMap. SQLMap, which is automated the process of the detecting and exploiting. We will try this attack on TVWE run. So the used to test hacking skills on legal environment. So DVWA will be exploit by using Metasploitable 2. So another tools we use the BurpSuite, which is tool for testing web application, which is we want to capture the URL and the cookies. So the first one, we open the VWA web and then we type the username and the password, and then click login, and then click SQL injection blind. And then the first step, we want to enter the user ID. We click 1 and click button submit. As we can see, we have the first name and the surname of the user. So to start the SQL injection, we need two variables, which is PHP session ID as well as the URL. So to capture this information, we're going to use BurpSuite as a proxy to intercept. So before we start the BurpSuite, we need to setting it on the web browser. So we click the setting, and then manual proxy, we use the HTTP proxy with 127.0.0.1 with the port 8080. And then we click OK. And then next, we try to run again. Click 1 and button submit, and then refresh it. So as we can see, we got the capture the URL and the PHP session. Okay, so we open the terminal. We want to start the SQL map. So SQL map -u and with the double quotation, we type the URL of the capture. So we got this URL, so click paste and then type the PHP session with the dash cookie, and then the double quotation. Inside the double quotation we got the PHP session, which is we copy the URL and then paste it on the terminal. And then after that we click the enter button, and then click yes. And then as we can see, this website is vulnerable to the exploit database SQL injection, which is we want to focus on the database exploit. So second, we need to detect the database. So we type the db dbs. So click enter, and then as we can see, they have a database which is DVWA, information schema, Metasploit, MySQL, OWSP, and other than that. So we want to focus on the DVWA database. So after we get the tables, we want to detect the column inside the table, which is we use the command dash the users dash columns. So we want to check the columns inside the users. So click yes again, and then as we can see, we got the column inside the users, which is user, avatar, first name, last name, password, and user ID. So we want to take the focus on the user and the password. So the specific column, we use the command of dash c user, password dash dump. So click yes again. If they ask the hash to temporary file, so we click no, and then we want to check the password to crack it in the dictionary that in the Kali Linux, so we click yes. So the dictionary, we crack the password. So as we can see, we got 5 user, which the password MD5, and then we have hash value, and then we just crack it into the dictionary that we just found in the Kali Linux. So click yes again. Okay, so this one is the user and the password that we just crack it.